Okay, everyone, welcome to this reading, this outdoor reading I'm doing. This one is Messages from the Stars and the Heaven Realms, Messages from Above. It's around Memorial Day season. It's like the end of May right now, and I've just been feeling called to do some sort of departed loved ones ancestor reading. So that's what this is, but it's also Messages from the Stars. I'm getting that one coming through very strongly too. There's a lot of star symbology this time of year for me in America with like Memorial Day and then the 4th of July coming up and stuff like that. But it's also been kind of a theme because I can normally see stars from here, or a lot of times I guess I should say you can see stars from here, but it's been stormy lately and I haven't seen the stars in over a week, I think. And I want to get some messages from this, so that's what we're doing. I have some tobacco stained paper in front of me here, napkins, and you may or may not realize that tobacco is connected to the ancestors. So that in consideration, I got the message to do a little divination with tobacco stained paper. And this is going to be how we select. Option 1 is over here. Option 2 is over here. You'll find the timestamps in the description. Go ahead and use those when you're ready to skip ahead to your reading. I also want to mention that I've done ancestor and departed loved one readings in a different way many times. So you can find them on my channel too, where I do 2 parts, where the first part is the ancestors and departed loved ones identifying themselves and giving clues as to who they are, and then the second part is their messages. So yeah, let's jump in. Option 1, pause the video if you need some more time, and we will do your reading now. Option 1. I'm going to grab some stones I have over here to my left. I thought I was done with, but I'm not. And I'm going to toss them on this cloth, and then we'll also get the cards out. It's like a paper towel, so it's paper, it's cloth, it's what it is. I'm getting this message, somebody, may have, who's passed away, may have liked to chew on straw or grass. This could also be coming through as a deity. I'm hearing Mercury, some of the ways Mercury is sometimes depicted, or Hermes maybe also. It's like chewing on straw or wheat or grass. So that comes through. Let's see what else we have here. These are pre-shuffled. Cut the deck though. Okay. They're talking about the warmth, about sunlight, about the light within, but the light, natural light, sunlight and warmth and heat. And this being able to provide for your body and your systems in such a way that it helps turn you on or tune you in to different things that you're not tuned into or turned on to without it, or like if it's throughout the window. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Throughout the winter, if you're in a place where you have the 4 seasons, or when it's stormy or gray, or if you've been indoors for a long period of time, separated from the sunshine, they're talking about this warmth, this sunshine, activating things within your mind, your light body, your being, and bringing things to your awareness too, and its importance. So it's really talking about like not sun worship, but like the love of the sun and embracing it and enjoying it, of course, in its proper moderation, and responsibly thinking of your health. But I feel like there's more messages that are going to come through to you as you do so. They're like coming in with the sun. For some of you too, there's some sort of storm. I see a mushroom here, and I see like a spaceship also. Maybe somebody really enjoyed watching movies about outer space, or you do, or there's something in a movie, there's some sort of message or sign, and they want to like validate your intuition. about it. Okay, so we have here, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. Yeah. I get this message about, in the past, there may have been things that happened or were done, and it's like, it wasn't ideal. Somebody may have felt like they didn't have a choice, defenseless, they had no other choice, yet they knew it was wronging you in some way, or it wasn't ideal. This, for some of you, may have had to do with some sort of uprooting, okay, or severing, or it's like it's both wrong and it's right at the same time, okay? It creates pain, and there's an apology coming through, basically, but this also could be talking about you forgiving or you apologizing. If you feel like there's something you're carrying around, don't think that you can't be heard. You can be heard through time and space and the dimensions. If you need to apologize to somebody who's passed away, do so. If you need to, apologize to a person in your life that's no longer in your life, do so. Just send it out there as a prayer through the universe. Use that telepathy, use the heart-to-heart communication. You can do so. Yes, this is like standing up, admitting that there may have been some sort of past wounding, or there was a wrongdoing here. It's like standing up, facing it, making it right. Somebody wants to make things right, or they're encouraging you to make things right. Get your karma right. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. And lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's important to celebrate. The Three of Cups. Friendships are important. It's important to celebrate. It's important to have fun. It's important to spread joy. Be joyous. Allow yourself to be happy. Live life on earth and take in the blessings, the richness of earth, the King of Pentacles while you're here. Okay? And the blessings that are before you. Like, don't take them for granted. Overlook them. What motivates you to... They're asking you, what motivates you? Are you being motivated by the right things? They're talking about relieving stress, taking some of the weight off your shoulders or burdens off your shoulders. This being practical. This may be helping with your finances, helping with material things, helping you on planet Earth. Could also be putting you in a position of authority here. There's this message about making things fun, and again, that being practical. But there's also this message of know yourself, listen to your inner compass, forge, don't follow. Like, you are meant to, this is showing me a soul path, a soul purpose. You're meant to do certain things, and there has been certain struggles, certain challenges to it with the Mars energy, certain things where you've had to like battle or fight or rise to the occasion, or you've been separated. You may have dealt with anger, dealt with conflict. But that's a part of a cycle, and it comes back to softening to love. And it also is giving this message about softening to love, helping to combat and ward off and make these energies of like anger, conflict, dissipate. And it's bringing you into something that's very beautiful. This is like this cotton candy rainbow energy here. This feels like very etheric. This feels astral. This feels like, not 100% 3D. There's something more. And you're invited. That's the thing. Like, you've done it before. You have access now. Wow, that's loud. I apologize. Hold on. We are outdoors. That was a loud noise. Bike. Yeah. Your soul has done this before. You have done certain things before in different ways. You're familiar with certain things here, even if it's something new, a new challenge or a new experience you're dealing with. It's like think back to the past and how you've been prepared for it previously, okay? Because you've done it, similar things before, if not exactly the same, and you can do it again. They're talking about making time to enjoy and be in this beautiful energy, this imaginative energy, really like the ultimate. You know, don't waste it. Don't ignore it. Don't tell yourself you're not worthy of it, or it's a waste to appreciate this magic, this beauty, this like heaven on earth, this heaven within, the euphoria, because it's meant to be a part of your experience. And you know, you're supposed to help decide how much of your experience. Okay. What else do we have for messages? Anything for pile 1? The kitty cats. Let's see what we got here. The cats. Some of you may have had a lot of cat familiars or pets. There's a lot of energy here in the spirit realm connected to cats for some of you. Okay. What do we have? Some of you, there's going to be some twin energy here too, whether cats or twin flames or biological twins or whatever it is, some sort of twin energy. Soulmates. You can pause the video if you want to read it. I'm scanning it myself. Okay, yeah, so there's some questions here. They're asking you with your interactions. Ask the question, what do I have to learn from you? What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? And remember, we are here to help each other grow. So you could do journaling on these. You can ask these questions like when you're having these interactions to help you make choices and decisions and have balance in your life and to grow relationships and really improve relationships or maintain the relationships you're looking to maintain. Help you connect with soul family, soulmates, soul family. If you felt like I feel like you could be approaching that, more of that, or a reconnection possibly too, because there's this theme in the reading about that, about you know, you're meant to connect with soul family, to have these soulmates and these relationships that are not just superficial, that are not just about the 3D. It's fine to have those types of relationships, but you're also supposed to, in this lifetime, have deeper relationships with greater wealth, spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, and there's really a lot to this. This is showing up as so sacred, so important, so powerful. We've got this balance here too, this energy of like being in balance within, and like the soul feeling in your soul a balance. Being balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and like within another's company, and being able to hold space for others to do that as well and share that. It's saying it's bringing you closer to God. It brings you closer to God. It elevates your consciousness. It brings you closer to the heaven realms closer to you also. So if you're looking for more communication or just to do that, it's coming through as a message. And there's just very much this you're welcome there, you're welcome here type energy and message too. Feathers, some of you might find feathers. It's talking about it being signs from the heavens, from angels, from spirit guides, yes, from your ancestors too sometimes. Here with feathers. Okay, what else? Anything else? This? Yeah, it's like look within. There's this big message about making time to look within. You're going to see more. And you can also see what's within mirrored back to you from the external world. So there's this message of you being in control, but also like sometimes as you release control, you're in greater control, and you can feel that way too. So look at the variety, look at the color here, and enjoy the variety and color and richness of experience in your own world, life, relationships, connections, environments, and internal workings. That's really what I'm getting for a message from you. It's very beautiful, very lovely. I'm also getting that working with the colors white, various colors of gold, orange, yellow can be uplifting, purifying, help with new beginnings, help brighten things, bring in greater enthusiasm or energy or motivation, lift moods, energize. Okay, so consider colors and how you're working with them. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Bye. Okay, pile 2. Okay, I'm switching these. Okay. So first up, we've got water. They're bringing up water. Water's really cool. Water's really magical. Water holds emotions. It holds memories. There's a lot to water. So maybe you studied water. Maybe you're familiar with Dr. Emoto's experiments with it. And work with water, the element water. Learn about it. There's something here about the sunlight and a lake or a body of water too. Some of you may have seen something or had some sort of message or flash of insight. It connected you to something. You may have been questioning this. The guides are saying, yes, this was real. Like, yes, you know, pay attention to it if it comes in the future too. They're showing me something dripping. I don't know if it's somebody's hair or it's a coffee pot or it's like a noise. It could be connecting you to a specific departed loved one. Maybe they always had a dripping faucet or something like that. I don't know. It's also showing up as a swan, an onion, and some sort of flower that's drooping. So take the symbols as they resonate. If they do, don't try to force it or worry about it. I'm seeing ripples, like if somebody had thrown a rock into the water, it's showing half of the ripple effect, half of the circle, and it would ripple, and it's the part that's coming towards you. So I feel like there's something here that is going to ripple to you. It's like information. It could be a message. You've asked for communication, or you've asked for a sign, or you've asked the universe some sort of question, or your ancestors. You're getting a response. Prepare yourself to receive it and pay attention because they're saying it's coming. I'm also seeing a rose, especially yellow roses, so that might be meaningful to you. It's talking about looking at the positive and the negative space in things, to see more, to observe more, to take in more. Okay. And that could help with getting a full picture of something, to moving past just the 3D or earthly perspective to a higher perspective, a more holistic perspective. Because you are a spiritual being, you do have access to these higher dimensions and realms. They're also showing me a storm and water, okay? So, I'm also going to grab, where are they? Over here? Where'd the stones go? Okay, we're going to grab some stones and toss it on here. You have the King of Cups, transition, showing up reverse. Ambivalence, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups, accomplishment. Alright, so this is kind of specific. Might just be for some of you. But there's this message about, like, if somebody is accomplishing what they set out to accomplish, right? They're having success with something. They're going to see it as, it's not broke. I'm not going to fix it. There could be something that's going on that's maybe emotionally abusive or emotionally manipulative or a little bit shysty, a little bit like cheating or doing something behind the scenes, maybe. For better or worse, it could be felt as necessary. They may be trying to protect themselves. It might be all that they can do. In this moment in time, it could be past energy, it could be present energy. I don't know the details exactly with this, but it is showing up as, like, if it's bringing that emotional fulfillment, the accomplishment, providing the happy life, I don't think they're going to stop or look for another, like, they're not going to find the other strategy, the other ways. Yes, there are other ways to do it. So that's there, but there's also this message about, how you're meant to be happy, how you're meant to be fulfilled. You're meant to have the happy home life that you desire, the 10 of Cups. You really are. And yes, sometimes love is a battlefield, and sometimes we have to do things to protect ourselves that other people don't approve of, and so is life, so is the way, you know, or that hurts somebody's feelings, the King of Cups reverse. Okay, so I'm also getting like this sort of serenity or peace or stability that wants to be thought about, like with the transition. It's like being upside down. It's like it's not in transition anymore. The laws of the universe. They're talking about the laws of the universe, how they're always in place. They don't really change. Okay. So let's get these on here. And let's get these out. I'm getting painting. Some of you maybe paint or do art in some way, or you like find you find a certain spiritual connection through observing art, making it and or observing it. And they're encouraging this. They're talking about it being a sort of bridge between worlds here, being very powerful. You being known, being seen from other dimensions through like Venusuasian energy, your connection to art and creation energy and beauty. Got longing for home, homesick for the stars, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Again with the water here. Talking about connecting to the water. Okay, and your heart energy too. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see what you have for this Spirit Cat card. It's like poems, art, majesty. Okay, so you can pause the video if you want to read this. Okay, so it's really important to be kind and to yourself and respect yourself and others. There's a reason and a purpose for you to be here right now. They're telling me some of you get lonely, you get sad, you miss like other places in the universe, other galaxies, you miss other planets, other dimensions, you miss the heaven realm, you miss departed loved ones. And they're saying like, yeah, you're in earthly form here on earth right now. We understand, we get it. There are ways to connect and to explore from within, going through the Akashic, where you have access to other planets, other dimensions. Look at these birds too. I'm really drawn to the birds. I'm not sure which type of bird this is, but I feel like it's a spirit animal that would love to work with you or has some messages for you. You can look deeper into the bird if you know what this is or can find it. Osprey I'm getting too. I don't know if that's a different one or this one. Yeah, some of you, like birds, are kind of intermediaries between the realms, the heavens, this world. Okay, yeah, your voice matters, your voice is important, your breath matters, your breath is important. Breath work can help you access different things within you and within the cosmos, connect you to different places, spaces, times, and things within you, energies. It's your world, baby. Where you want to go? What do you want to do? There's this very mutable energy with your reading and a theme. Doing things like painting or singing or writing songs or writing poems Feels like it's crucial is the word they're giving me. It's crucial. Self-expression, really important, crucial. They're also talking about the sun and like the way that the sun might hit you sometimes or fall on you. The wind, like it activating certain things. Okay. It activating certain things. Okay, so who's loyal to you? Who are you loyal to? Who and what? You know, where are you safe? Where do you feel safe? How do you feel safe? Who are you, endangering, or who are you providing safe space for, and why? Like, where is there trust? Where should there be more trust? How can you build trust where you need to build trust? Do you have trust in yourself? Do you have trust in the universe? What do you trust in? Who's trusting in you? Why? Like, these types of things may be worth pondering, exploring, asking, and giving up to the heavens in meditation, and just like being open to receiving the answers. So I feel like there's this theme about you're just getting started, you're not done yet. You keep moving. There's things on earth for you to discover, integrate, explore, learn, collaborations to occur. There's this beautiful orchestration going on that you are destined to be a part of, you're meant to be a part of, and you're consciously co-creating here with the image and what they're showing me. And so I feel like they're wanting you to step even more so into that conscious co-creator energy. Okay, they're also showing me a net or webbing here. I'm not sure if this is referring to the internet or the interconnectedness of all life, or this is some sort of what this is. This could be many things, but it might resonate for you. Maybe somebody really loved wearing fishnet stockings. They always wear fishnet stockings, and it's like a clue, drawing us into that person's energy, saying they're present and they're part of the messages coming through. And I want to say hello. Okay, a lot of fire energy. Some of you might be fire sign people, or this is about summertime energy. The warmth here, the heat is really talking about like an inner flame too, an energy that can really, it's like fire. It's like how you're using it, really. It can be very destructive. It can help create things. It can be very nourishing. It can save your life. It can warm you if you're too cold, right? So it's really like how it's being used in the context. I'm seeing a lot of gold sparkles here. I'm seeing a lot of orange energies. You might want to work with gold, like sparkly gold energy or orange energy, the upper heart chakra, the sacral chakra, for your own reasons. That's being encouraged, it's giving this go ahead energy with that. I'm also seeing blue and green. Yeah, it's like step by step. For some of you, there's some sort of steps here. It's like build the steps. They're giving me that like message of build the staircase, build the steps for a higher perspective, or to like bridge the gap between the dimensions, your experience. Build it. If it's not there, you can't find it, build it. Make it so. It's within your power and your grasp. Sometimes it's all about what's within the mind's eye. Sometimes it's partially about what's within the mind's eye. Sometimes it's about like being a good channel to receive. And sometimes, there is divine action that needs to be taken as well for the co-creation. Yeah, smiling. I'm seeing that, like somebody's smiling down on you or smiling at you. They want you to smile too. They want you to be happy. Sometimes it's time to have that straight face, but they're also talking about like, make sure you're making time to smile, enjoy things. I'm also getting shadow energy here too. They're showing me antennas, like a bug. Okay, a bug with antennas. I don't know, an ant possibly. And I'm seeing a feather. It's black and gray, half black, half gray. It's the way it's appearing to me. Not everything is necessarily a message for you here. Could be another person, as it's a general reading, but you could look up ant as a spirit guide if you're inspired. I'm seeing a ship. Something coming off from it. I don't know if it's smoke, or it looks like some sort of smoke probably. And I'm seeing a moon and like the phases of the moon changing here. So this could mean within a month's time for some of you, or as, yeah, there's something connected to the cycles of the moon, or it's talking about within a month's time. If you're asking about when something's going to happen, it could be within a month. Okay, they're showing me a crossroad, like an X, like X marks the spot, but it's also showing up as a crossroad or a fork in the road, but you actually have more options. You have 4 options. You could turn around and go back the way you came from. I don't feel like you're gonna make that choice. And then there's like 3 other directions you could go in. You have this choice. And they're saying, you know, they're also, what they're doing is they're also showing this turning into a star, into a multi-dimensional shape even. It's like, it's turning into 3D and then it's multi-dimensional. It's like some sort of star energy. It could be a Merkaba that I'm looking at here. Basically, I feel like it's talking about you aligning so that you have this inner knowing or this confidence, you have this strength about your choice, your decision, or one feels really good. You feel really good about it, what you're doing here, rather than just kind of like, oh, I don't know and I gotta choose. And it's like, no, they want you to feel high vibe about this. They're saying you have the power, they're with you, they want to assist you. The dimension, heaven realm wants to help you. Do some sort of visualization. Envision yourself as a body of light. Envision yourself as a star energy. Imagine like the divine coming down in its wisdom and bestowing the right answer or choice upon you, and what feels really good within. Work with that is coming through as advice, because again, it's like, it shouldn't be so difficult. They want it to feel good. They want it to feel blissful. They want the experience to be more pleasant for you, basically, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a watering can here also. But I'm also again seeing steam coming off it. It looks like maybe it's a stove. There's a heart here, so this could be somebody who really cooked with love or baked with love. This could also be your energy or a heartfelt desire. Maybe it's a specific thing you want to make, or maybe it's a business or career. You got like an idea here, making soap or making a specific tea blend, or it does have to do with cooking or preparing food in some way. It doesn't have to be food though. It could be candles, something with a pot or a spigot. It could have to do with gardening. They're showing me a lot of orange and yellow, so it could be talking about your chakras with that, or it could be talking about sunset. It could be talking about a person with personal placements in one of the fire signs. It could be talking about using warm colors. Take whatever, feels right and fits, and leave what doesn't. There's something gray off in the distance here too. It could be a mountain. It's like a place. It's really cool. I like this picture here. It's showing me a full picture. This could also be encouraging you to like clarify your vision, make some sort of picture, whether it's a vision board, it's a painting, it's a blueprint, whatever it is. Okay. Look closer to, they're saying like find the time to relax, enjoy yourself, and look deeper, look closer into certain things. You're going to see more, and it's going to bring about this feeling of wonderment, of magic, of blessings, of bliss, of trust, of faith, of beauty, and it's going to help you feel more successful and elevated here, and bring you closer to the heaven realms, as it's showing. It's talking about working with the planet Venus in relation to connecting to the heaven realms. Okay. They're giving you this as a second card, Guardian. So you can pause the video if you want to read this. Okay. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.